Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about getting experience as a photographer or even a videographer and how anybody can go from being an amateur to a pro. So first I'm going to show you one of my early videos and I'm going to explain to you why it was important, even though there are things that I do about it differently now. So let's go ahead and check it out. So I shot that video a few years back when I was just getting into video and editing. My friend was really into drifting and I thought it would be a cool topic to film also and a cool video to give him to show off his car and his driving. So really, one of the things that I think is my favorite thing about creating is being able to provide people with something they can look back at and remind them of a good time or a moment in their life. So anyways, I didn't charge him for the video. It was free and a cool thing for both of us. It was a fun experience for me as well. So even though the video is only a minute, the experience that it gave me was pretty important. So just getting out, learning how to use my equipment, it's really one of the most important things you can do as a photographer or videographer. So at the time, I think I was working with a Sony a6600 with a 16 to 55 mil lens. Nothing crazy, not an extravagant camera by any means, but learning how to competently use that camera gave me the ability to start making money and to start upgrading my gear. So let's go ahead and check out another example. So here's a photo from a maternity shoot that I did for a friend. Again, I didn't charge for the shoot. It was more experience doing something that I'd never really done before. So it's kind of interesting. I don't really have like a niche that it comes to any of my work. I like to take on different challenges, learn new skills, and it's really helped me land a variety of jobs, anything from working with people to real estate to whatever it may be. And it's really each one of those jobs has helped me develop new skills that have carried over into the next job. So whether it's directing people, learning new lighting setups, new camera movements, what a lens or piece of gear is going to be doing and what's best for certain circumstances and so on, all that stuff is beneficial no matter what kind of job I'm working on. So let's talk about another benefit to doing a few free shoots, especially when you're starting to get you to that pro level. They give you something to show future clients. So now I'm not saying that you need to do free shoots all the time and that you shouldn't get paid for your work, but it's really hard to ask for money from clients when you don't have anything to show them to show that you know what you're even doing. So let me give you an example of how this works. So I did that maternity shoot for free. They had a friend that was getting married and they recommended me to that friend. And now I never shot a wedding before, but because I had those photos from the maternity shoot, I was able to show them that I knew how to use my camera and they weren't gonna be wasting their time and money on me. This is important, especially when you're shooting something that's so important you're not gonna get a second shot at. So that wedding gave me experience, and then I was able to show that wedding off to future clients. And now I've done several weddings and I have the ability to charge more and more based on my experience and skill when that increases. So I think I'm gonna go over covering pricing and how to do that kind of thing as you get better and better in another video. So make sure that you subscribe for that and you can check that out in the future when that comes out. So my last bit of advice for this is to shoot things that you find interesting. There are jobs that I do now that are enjoyable, but they really feel a lot more like work. So these early shoots, they were fun. It was just hanging out with friends, learning something new, just kind of having a good time in general. And let's be honest, that's not really work. So that made it a lot easier to do this and knowing that I'm not gonna get paid. And the reality is I didn't start shooting a lot of this stuff to make money in the first place. It seemed like a fun hobby and ended up developing into something that was a great side hustle and gave me the opportunity to have a lot of great experiences in the process. All right, I'm gonna leave you with one more video. I shot this with my friend Sean again a couple of years back. He has a great channel, it's a DBC Off-Road. Go check that out. It's a great thing. He does some awesome stuff with off-roading, especially decking out his Toyota. He's really into that. So go take a look at that. Again, this video isn't perfect. There's a lot of things I do different. It was a lot of fun to shoot, and it really did help me build a lot of skills. So enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.